Thank you very much. I'm David Cook from Security Cargo Network. We are a network of freight forwarding companies, and we have come to Kenya to have our regional meeting to get together to learn a little bit more about Kenya. Logistics is a very wide scope of different professions. Customs brokers, freight forwarders may be the most immediately recognizable here in for these studies. Shipping lines as well, airline cargoes, and logistics departments, importer, exporter. All of these professions are open to you when you are studying your courses at the moment here in KESRAM. But in SCN, we are talking just with freight forwarders. We are an association of freight forwarders around the world. So we have freight forwarders here from Dubai, from Spain, from UK, from Georgia, and also Tanya from Mexico. But most forwarding is done by small, medium-sized companies, and these companies need to connect up with different people. So that is what SCN does. Very warm welcome to you all. Thank you for joining us all here in Nairobi, in what is a little bit of a new event for SCN. We've had regional events in the past, and this is certainly something we want to try to do in East Africa also, for expanding the network and for learning more about what there is in this part of the world in that case. What is SCN? Most of you are members here, but for those who are not, we're ever more focusing a little bit more on two concepts within freight forwarding and logistics, which is the coverage of our members. By that I mean we are currently at 240 member companies in 102 countries, 460 offices, and lots of other friendly contacts to back up if anything else is needed. You all know that, like on the chat groups, we always help out each other, which is always very convenient.
But we are going through a process at the moment where we're going to look at those numbers and make sure it works. But is the GLEC framework a perfect starting point? The answer is yes. It doesn't at least it provides, that line throughout the process that allows people to go back and say, okay, this is the base, and this is from here, it's where we're building up. And we have experts in the room who understand logistics and what happens within the space. And then we have those who understand GLEC framework, and all of them are talking to each other.
We are delighted to be here in Kenya, and in the region, to meet all the stakeholders involved, and what has always been a dream for us has become a reality, and our time has come. We are glad that we've partnered with the Smart Freight Center and the Pune Climate Center as well to embark on this exciting exercise, because our time has come as Africans.
But if we converge and look at what is particularly affecting this particular region, and you zero in and look at this economy in particular, then that conversation starts becoming easier, because you are able to speak up and pick up what do you mean when you talk about infrastructure? What are the structures, what are the processes, and what are functions that are required to be fulfilled so that there is flow?
And so the world is changing, and so is Africa.